everyone, if you are in the United States, then you might be wondering where most of the electricity for your house comes from. Well, it's from nuclear power plants. Well, you might already know, United States is on the top of production of the nuclear energy. Well, it seems to be true. They produce most of the nuclear energy, nuclear electricity in the entire world. And second is Russia, third is China, the fourth is India, and the rest of them on the next. So let's see how nuclear power plants work. So this is a common one. I don't know about the technology in the United States. So they usually bring a lot of uranium and hydrogen, tritium and gas, which is easily available, but not uranium. Uranium is a bit costly. So I don't know what kind of uranium they use, maybe thorium or even plutonium. It differs with the core of the nuclear power plant. So let's see what's in this. This is just a storage, so that doesn't matter. So at first they all dump the uranium into a special container where it is stored in a type of cylindrical container. Well, it's like multiple 12 or 16 cylinders soldered together, welded together with uranium inside it. So they just keep it inside the cylinder is also filled with hydrogen gas. So they just keep it inside this core of the power generator, which heats up using fission and fusion power. Like fission power works on uranium and the fusion power on the hydrogen atoms. So it starts creating a lot of heat. Like the heat compared to our sun, it's equivalent to this inside this core. So it gets really hot. So all those water, specially treated water, is converted into steam, and then it's passed through special turbines which spin really fast, where the electricity is produced by spinning these turbines and then sent to a transformer where it comes directly to our house. So you might be wondering, what are these huge domes near the nuclear power plants are for? So they are for getting away all this heat and steam out of the power plant. So you can't just let the steam go off, or the pipes may sometimes break. So to cool them down, they use these kind of domes so that the heat radiates out and pure steam comes out. So that's what it's used for, maybe. So I'm not sure about that, because I'm sure about coal power plants, so you should watch that video so you may get an idea of how this works. So what happens to the uranium inside it? So fission reaction and the fusion reaction works for a few seconds. So what happens to the rest of the uranium or thorium or plutonium, whatever? So they just take it off and then store it in a special place where all the uranium is kept underwater for several years, which is really long, for hundreds or 200s of years, where all the uranium is placed underwater for cooling. So even this is used for cooling too, for the radiators or something like that. So they cool it for 200 years because the heat is about the heat of our sun. So it takes a lot of time to cool down, and it is radioactive, so it can't be just thrown out in the garbage or just buried in the playground or something. They need to cool this down and then store it in a special container underground, deep underground, or just use it for nuclear bombs or something like that. So that's how this nuclear power plants work. They really produce some nuclear bombs because they can't just throw the nuclear waste away or store them, because it's just going to be useless. After a few thousand years or 100 years, it's going to be a stable matter where no radioactivity occurs, because it becomes useless. So they use it for creating nuclear weaponries like missiles and bombs. So thank you for watching this video. Make sure you subscribe to X1 Science channel for more videos. Thank you and goodbye.